Good morning. It's Friday, the 22nd of June, 2012. We had a big move down by the market yesterday, and now we're getting some retracement. And we'll wait till we see a setup.
Order pending. Order filled.
Okay, we're in for a short. Give this plenty of leash. Got a very strong down indicators, starting with the 610 here, basically coming from above. Could well do the same thing here on 987. Got lots of separation here. This could end on the 10K. That could easily be a bear flag. So even though this is pretty late entry, the severity of this downturn should pull through. Okay, we'll watch for some support resistance. We've got some at 763.5 right here, so got some in here. Alright, now we've come across the Bollinger Band on 987. It's a good sign. Not too strong of a down on this 1597, but 610 could easily be coming to the rail. So we'll hang in there, and looks like we're a tick below this support. We'll trust our indicators. Kind of stalled out at this level, but we should have some more down. Okay, now we're tapping down a little bit further. Got some very nice shapes here on the 440. Got a little separation now on 610. This 2-bar up, don't like that. Got a retracement.
233, change up.
This 2-bar here could have been our exit indicator, but we're still looking pretty good. I'm going to hang in there for the short. .610 has come to the rail here.
1597, change up.
So that could easily be a bounce down. This big bulge here implies we'll get down here. 1597 isn't as attractive, but could easily come down. So you had a fair
233, change
amount
down.
of separation here. And now we're coming back down. See if we can get through this possible point of resistance, or excuse me, support.
233, change up.
Looks like we're creating a little channel here. Be nice to break through this.
233, change down.
There we go. Getting lower highs, lower lows, so we are in a bit of a downtrend, and confirmed by this Keltner center line. Pretty good on the rail with 610, a little bit on the line.
1597, change down.
Okay, now we're getting some more action. Let's see if we can get through this double bottom here. Be nice to break through the 987 and get onto the rail. Got a BB below on 1597, that's nice. Should be able to get him down to the center line at least. Alright, so we're making some progress on so we'll stake out a little claim here. That might be a mistake. The indicators still like the short, so we want to hang in there. Creating a little resistance here, maybe that'll work. There's a 3-bar
233, change
slide.
up.
Six ten's coming down the center line. With some separation.
Change down.
.987 could be coming to the rail here. That'd be nice. Okay, we're in the center line area for 610. That's that often creates a little
233, change up.
pushback.
377, change up.
I may regret this stop here.
Change down.
Okay, maybe 610 has done his respect to the center line, and will go through now.
233, change down.
Okay, have a new low on this little run. Still have lower highs, lower lows. Okay, we're coming down to a target. carve out a little more profit. Okay, we've got 987 on the rail. Getting a little bulge on 440, but really don't want to watch him. We want to concentrate a little more on the big charts.
Two three three, change up.
Got a bit of a trend line going there. Hopefully that'll continue.
2-3, change down.
Okay, we're coming down to this support. I mean, we see it here. I don't see it elsewhere. But nevertheless, it's there. It's a bit of a line
2-3-3,
in the
change up.
a line in the sand being drawn by somebody. Still got pretty good down indications. I still seem to be respecting this trend line right here. Okay, we're
377, change up.
looks like challenging that trend line.
Stop filled.
All right, that didn't turn out exactly the way I wanted, but now I got to look for a potential reverse because we're underneath on 610, and our fibs are not in a bad position. Got a good potential to come above this lower Bollinger, come inside, although this 987 BB is right on the rail, so that implies more down, and we're getting more down. So
377, 233,
it's
change
like
down.
my tight stop was not that wise. However, I did make some ticks on this, so I'm pleased. Getting a lot of separation now on 610, so we could well be at a pivot point. 761.9. I show a lot of resistance from support from previous days. Okay. Isn't that something how price came up to exactly where my stop was? No further. That's amazing. I must be part of the herd, as some call it. Alright, now here we got a very interesting situation where it's some pretty strong support. We'll take a pause till we see the setup. Would have been tempting to take a long here, but my indicators are not in agreement with that. Got a very tempting long here. think it's too late to get in on this one. We'll see. Okay, I'm in a long now. It's a pretty precarious trade because we came to this major fib on this short range, and that usually means go the other way. We've got strong indicators here though that things are going to move up. Could just be reacting to the center line though. Might want to get out of this trade because even though the V here is strong, I don't know if we're going to make it up. Okay, it's up or out on this trade.
Stop filled.
Okay, we got stopped out. We made 2 ticks. I just felt that things were not going to work out for this. That really this is probably a short opportunity, if an opportunity at all. Okay, it looks like we're just chopping around in here, kind of
2, 3, 3,
stalling
change
out.
up.
Happens often about half hour into the market. I don't want to take any shorts or trades while these BBs are within the Bollinger Bands on
377, change
610.
up.
I really want something coming from above or below, or at least from the side here. So we'll keep our powder dry for the moment. We could get a poke through here and a nice feed down for a short. That's a possibility, but we're going to wait and see what happens and not try to project onto the market any premonitions. Here's a tempting short with this real nice 2-bar right here, and coming off the top of this
377, change down.
bounce off of this Bollinger Band, but I'm not gonna do that. Okay, we're in the deeps now of this short range fib for this run right here. Got lots of separation. There was a nice 3-bar right there. It's pretty tempting. Yeah. Pretty nice bar setup right there. But our indicators are just not buying it yet. Could be a little slow. Or we may be staying up here and going higher. One of my mentors said that these indicators are not just to show you when to get in a trade, but also to show you how to stay out of trouble. So, okay, and here we go higher. So, even though this is a nice bar setup, we didn't go down very long. Could have got about 8 ticks out of it, maybe, if you were lightning fast, and I'm not. So we'll wait for setup. Okay, we got a potential very nice foot here if this baby comes down, and it didn't. It stutter stepped, And I really don't want to be this close to the action watching this 144, but it is tempting. We're still moving up, although coming to
233, change up.
this is about the boundary of the deeps. So if it's going to respect this fib range, it'll probably come down from here. These indicators are pretty strong on the up, so we'll leave it. We'll just watch. Could have a nice head and shoulder. No, never mind. No head and shoulders, not there. Okay, the 610 indicator came just inside the Bollinger Band. It's probably a good probability that we're in for a short. I just don't feel it. This guy could easily bounce back up, being right on the line there. Kind of a weak V down here on the 440. So I don't feel the conviction on this. This is also a Friday, so we want to be very careful to select only high probability trades, you know, something that we think will be 70% or better, hopefully even 80, and also something that has the potential to give us a couple of points at least. Okay, now we're getting some better indication that we could be in for a short. These next 30 or 40 orders are really going to make the difference. Contracts rather. Okay, so we gotta, if this comes in straight or up, that's very telling. Same thing here. This could easily come up and be a straight line. Okay, we got pretty straight lines, so that could easily be a bull flag and head up on us. If these three BBs line up in a row, I mean, that's really a strong up indicator, which is confirmed on the rest of our big charts. Now just a little anticipation. We had nice separation on the 610 coming up here, came inside. If it comes above the Bollinger Band with a little bulge and then down, that would be what's called a foot, and that could be a very nice indicator for a long run down. So we'll watch for that, and we don't want to have any bias. We don't want to see things
610, change up.
in our imagination to confirm our thought. We want to make sure that it actually occurs, because the mind likes to take a lot of shortcuts. Okay, here we didn't make it above the Bollinger Band on the
377, change down.
610, so that's an indicator that, hey, we could well have a nice short here, but it's not the kind of formation that we really want to see on a Friday towards the end of the first hour of trading and take. Okay, the formation of this BB kind of snuck by me. Let's take a closer look at it. See, it's on the line. That's significant. If it was a little above the line, I'd say, Yahoo, if we close here, we're going to have a nice ride down. But it's not. And that's the kind of acuity that I've been told you need. Here's another one. Here we're just inside the line on this guy. So that kind of takes the signal that he would have had if he were on the outside or well into the inside and neutralizes it. So we find ourselves in a sideways box pattern here. Not much to get excited about. We're testing this high. It looks like we're having a trouble going higher. We're testing this support. You know, everybody's pretty happy with where the BB is. And I just got a signal on this this sharp V down, but I'm still not buying it, or selling it rather. Okay, we had a nice continuation here. These BBs coming down, we might break through this lower point. This is significant here if this 1597 has a strong V down. One thing I notice is that, if I have a couple of trades that make few ticks, then my confidence gets elevated, and that's not a good thing. I want to have same neutral position towards trading in my rules, whether I've had successful recent trades or unsuccessful recent trades. Okay, I got a real tempting short situation here.
Two, three, three, change up.
It's very tempting. This is a pretty good head and shoulders formation right here. Or add a deep fib on this short range. Got some real nice short indicators here. Separation here. This could easily be a bear flag.
Order pending. Order
Alright,
filled.
so we are in for short. We're gonna give this some more room.
Stop filled.
Ah, shoot. All right, well, I took my chance and I gave back my winnings for today, I believe. Yeah. Still looks like a short here.
377 change up.
Okay, I'm in for another short. I think this is a try to make up for everything trade, which is not a good idea. But we should be heading down, judging by the indicators. Okay, we're making some progress down now, but how comes the hard part. Coming to some support here. Coming to the lower Bollinger Band. That could, he could move to the rail. Still at the support level, which is pretty strong. Okay, now we've come to a fib line on the big chart, so that could be respected. Dancing on it, dancing on this line. Okay, I'm closing out on this trade.
Order canceled. Target filled.
I'm going to call it a day. Let's take a look at how we did. Made a point. I'm happy with that. This trade got stopped out to the tick, as you can see right here. This trade, my first trade, was that the first trade? No, that's the second trade. This trade I took on a good signal, but I kept moved my stop up, and you know, I know that I should be looking for pullbacks. I know that my stop should be down here before the last pivot, but I just don't have the confidence yet to play it that way the majority of the time. The signal was good. Had a pullback. Look at the run. So, gotta learn to trust my indicators and make trading boring. I've read that it takes years for trading to get boring, and I want to make it boring now. In any case, I'm happy with my point for today. And best of trading to you, and have a great weekend.